did set up the wireless controller. I don't know why it's saying this. This connection successful, but and then it says tap to set me up, and I said yes. Why is this not? Sync, please. I did this, and then it says connection successful, and then it shows it pops up, and then it doesn't. I don't know. Excedrin. Yeah, I know. I've done this, like, a lot. Don't pop up a window that just says connection succeeded and then, like, not actually. And this is only moving because the mouse is... Connecting. Maybe. Couldn't connect. What? Why? Wireless everything is the worst. Yes, I would like to pair your device, which still does not work. And it says it's configured, but it isn't, and then the light comes off. God, dude, I don't know. Do I have to, like, reset it? Stick a pin in the back? Sync. Why don't you sync? Well, holding down the reset button, I don't think it's doing anything. No, this is the PS4 controller, which used to connect, and now it doesn't. And I went to work for a bit and charged it, so it should have something. It's just not... What is your device? I mean, like, probably. Yeah, like the Bluetooth thing is plugged in. Connection succeeded. Yeah, but it didn't, because it still doesn't work. Wireless controller set up and ready to go. No, it says it's configured, and then it just doesn't do anything, and then the light turns off. Ugh. Yeah, I know, I did this. Why? Do I have to restart? Oops, I don't know what that is. Device. Restart. I don't know how to make this sync. It just has the light on the controller, which seems like that's good, and then you go into this, and it's like, hey, do you want the controller? And you say yes, and then the light turns off. So, like, what? I guess I'll restart. Why doesn't it? Why? It says it's configured, but it isn't. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Just add a device. Yeah, I know. It has the same goddamn pop-up from last time. Why don't you connect? I don't know what these are. Couldn't connect. Try connecting again. No, I don't think it works in game because it says it's configured and then it turns off. I mean, maybe, actually. Let me check something. Like, I assume. God, what is the RetroArch menu? No, I don't want to. How do you go back? It's not escape. Okay, well, you hit it twice and it closes. I mean, it's on and the light is on, which suggests it's plugged into something. No, that's all right. I don't know how to make it go back. Oh, it's backspace. Let's see. No, well, it's not here. And then it'll flash the light a bit, and then it'll say like, hey. Or it won't, actually. Do you just want me to hold down the button until it does something? I mean, the only readout I have from this controller is literally just a light, so I have no idea what it's doing. Sure. Right now it's solid. Now it says, oh, it's configured, and now the light's off, so it doesn't actually do anything. And then you hit it, and it flashes, turns on briefly, Windows pops up and says, like, hey, do you want this controller? The light's off. It says wireless controller connected, which is great, but the light on the thing is not actually on. Now the light's on, but it still doesn't do anything. And now it says it's not connected, even though the light is on. I'm touching the touchpad and nothing happens. And then you go to add device, and then you go to add Bluetooth, and then it'll pop up the controller, and you select the controller, then the controller turns off, and then this repeats ad nauseum. And I don't know why. I didn't do anything to make this not work. I just didn't use it for like a week, and now it is broken. So, cool. And I tried to hit, oops, the reset button, or at least what I think is the reset button, because there's only one. Yeah, but this worked. Like, it was fine. Nothing changed. So I don't know why it isn't connecting now. Also, I feel like garbage and want to vomit. Thanks, drugs. So this is not really helping, but it's something to do. Like, what is the reset button? It doesn't... I mean, if you press it, the flashing light turns off. I don't know what that tells me. Now the light's on. And it's like, hey, do you want a controller? No. And then you go to, hey, can I have a controller? And it'll say, like, probably not. I don't know why the light is on. And solid blue. Like, it isn't... This isn't paired to anything else, right? The Vita TV is, yeah, completely unplugged, so it's not like... I don't know how to force it into pairing mode. I thought I did that. And it's like, hey, do you want to pair it? And I'll be like, okay. And then it'll say, oh, good, now we have a controller. And then we go here, doesn't do anything, and now the light is off. So... every time that pops up and it's like, nope, didn't say Cortana, this is actively making it worse. So, technology is just bad. This is just the straight up DualShock 4, which I've used wirelessly just fine for a while. Now it works because I plugged it in. And... like... I think it's always just said wireless controller. Device connected from port, wireless controller. But the light's still on. And... like, you would assume, oh, the light's on and it's fine, but it doesn't see it here. And then... I don't know. This is dumb. I don't know why it's not working. Yes, I would like to pair, quote-unquote, my device, and then it says, oh, good job, and then it doesn't actually do anything. Wireless controller. This device is working properly. See, here's the thing. It isn't. Is this working yet? No, it just turned off. No, I'm doing pretty badly, but thank you for trying. No, I don't need an input mapper. The problem is it isn't pairing. Like, when it pairs and stays paired, it's fine, but I can't make it stay. Because it just pops up and says, like, you want to pair, and you say yes, and then it says it pairs, and then immediately turns off. I don't think it updated drivers. Oh, wait. Let's see. Out of curiosity. Nope. Not within the past few days. There's nothing. I mean, I could probably roll back to this, but yes, I've tried connecting it and then doing that. Yeah, I'll watch the debates later today. And this sits here and flashes, nothing happens. And then the light comes on as if it's connected to something, and then it's like, do you want to add it? And you say yes, and then the light turns off, and then it doesn't work anymore. wireless controller is set up and ready to go. See, the thing is, it's not. It's like, oh, it's configured, it's connected, but then the light just immediately turns off. Have I closed RetroArch after connecting the device? I haven't. Did it work now? No. Yes, I know, it's there. Like, why would they do this? Why? Ugh, man, like, I don't want to just sound like an old person, but God, man, like, wires at least could look at that and say, ah, that's plugged into that, and that's gonna work. And now it's like, no. No, I don't think it's paired with anything else. Like, the light's on. Like, it's not trying to pair to my phone. I've never paired it to my phone. And it's not paired to that. Is it like trying to pair to my laptop? It should be off. And if it is on, I will be shocked. No, that's not on. So, no, I've already restarted the PC and it does literally the same thing. No, this isn't like actively pairing to my laptop. No, it's not, because my laptop was off. Let's shut that down again. And then you try to say, hey, can I sync this? And then the light turns on, and then it's like, ha ha ha. No, I don't have the DS4 Windows program. I mean, this literally worked. Like, this was fine for a while, and now it just does not pair at all. And now the light's on, and it unpaired itself. So then I add a device, it says it paired itself, and then the light's off. So it's not paired. It's not anything. Like, what? And now it just doesn't... Like, I don't understand how it says it's paired when the light is off, but only when the light is off. Like, it's not configured. It's off. The light is off. There's no controller. I don't think there's a way to test the button in device properties. I mean, it's not going to say that there's a driver because it doesn't know. Steam is installed, but it's not open. Like, no, I don't need to add a device. Yes. And then it's off. I don't even know what to search. It's not even like randomly disconnecting. It's just, yeah, here we go. Shutting down immediately after pairing. Oh, good. Someone with an issue and no solution. Oh, wait, no. That's a solution up there, and I just cannot read. Issues. I'm gonna click yes. Make sure it's off. Press and hold share in the PS4 until it hyper flashes at you. Blinking is not the same. Didn't I do this? Like, it's not hyper flashing at me, it's just the light is off. Unless it's blinking so quickly that I cannot actually see it. Which is also maybe true. Nope. Still holding it. Light's on. Nope, light just went off. Make sure the controller's completely off. I don't know how to check for that, but I'll just hold it. And then it doesn't hyper flash. It doesn't do anything. I don't know if the controller's okay. Like, it should be. I don't know why it would have stopped working. It's not plugged into a charger, but I charged it a few hours when I went to work and came back. So... Ow, sorry. To reset, turn the... No, I don't want to... Push the button inside the tiny hole, hold the button down for 3 to 5 seconds, and release. Like, I've done that. And it doesn't... anything. Well, I don't know if there's any confirmation light. Hard reset the controller. Wait, are we on virtually the same page? Actually, we are on the same exact page. Turn off your PS4, unplug your router, don't care. 3 to 5 seconds and release. I did that. Then reconnect it. What? Then reconnect your DualShock 4 to your PS4. Plug it into the power source. Like, that's how to get it to pair back with the console. No, I've done that. No, it has a reset button, and I have held it down, and it doesn't do anything. Like, when the light's flashing, I hit the button on the back, and the light stops flashing, which means, you know, it's at least able to tell me the button works, but I can't get it to actually pair to anything. Like, I'm pretty sure Windows does not operate in the same way that a PS4 would in terms of automatically pairing with whatever you plug into it, but... Share plus home. Oh, wait, I wasn't holding the share button. Sorry. I can't read. It's a real challenge. I was only holding the home button. Now I'm holding it. It's not hyper flashing. Maybe it doesn't want to be plugged in. Ah, that's hyper flashing. Da-da-da. Did it work? Thank you. Problem solved. I just cannot read. Literally just had to repair it and it would work. Device is ready to go. Yeah, I bet. It's probably gonna come up with some excuse to stop working. Well, that was dumb. Anyway, I guess it's back. No, the solution turned out to know how to read. I was reading the instructions, but for some reason my brain just skipped over a couple of words. Also had to go do tech support at work. Left some of the thingy things, the little PCI brackets that slot into your case on the motherboard and all that. Some of those were left off from somebody. And turns out, if you have a mouse that gets loose, the mouse will go inside the computer if there is a little gap. And I guess that space is enough for a mouse to get in. And then I don't know what happened, but the power supply is dead, and there are mouse droppings inside. So, cool. So I got a replacement one, and it works again. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's warm, I guess, and dark. I don't want to get a job in IT. I want to just like sit there and swap out power supplies and smelly computers for the rest of my life. Also, it's like some ancient Dell thing that we have to keep using because it has a PCI slot. Computers today don't have PCI slots. What do I want to do then? I don't know. Die, I guess. Get some with 1 or 2. Do they still make motherboards with just like straight up old school PCI slots? I mean, we only need 1. It's just for a SCSI board. Yeah. Kind of work. Oh, really? Does it really just have like straight up 1 PCI port, or do you mean like a PCI Express 1X slot? Might be easier to buy a PCIe SCSI card. I feel like I tried and it didn't quite work. I don't remember. Anyway, this thing works, so... Whatever. Paid like $50 for a replacement power supply when you could probably get a computer that is significantly better than that thing for like roughly the same price. Oh yeah, it is a Dell. With non-standard motherboards and non-standard power supplies and non-standard everything. Also, it has little debug diagnostic lights on the front that have numbers, which were not helpful because it did not boot. Turns out I forgot to plug in something into one of the motherboard headers. And it displayed an error with 1 and 4 because it has numbers 1 through 4, on the front of the case that could light up to give you error codes. Weirdly, it displayed an error code that was not in the Dell manual, so I don't know why they would program that thing to spit out errors that no one knows what they mean, but whatever. Like, it doesn't even say unknown error or, like, general hardware fault. It's just there's no entry for these things lighting up. So, that was fun. You know, it's a very basic computer, and a lot of stuff is just not plugged into the motherboard headers. Audio or front USB or whatever, and I just overlooked it. Oh well, it works. It's like a Dell Optiplex 960 or something. Which came out... Well, it has a Core 2 Duo, so a while ago. So I'm gonna say like 2008. No, it's running Windows 7. Well, like, yeah, it came out in 2004, but like the Core i whatever series was not until what, like 2010, 2009? God, Core 2 Duos, the old ones. All anybody talked about was like the Q6600 or whatever it was, that first one. Anyone want, like, half a bottle of V-Bird? Some of the pills are roughly broken in half, but still probably good. Dealer tone. At least it isn't like antibiotics, where you're supposed to take them all the way to completion. Like, if you throw antidepressants in the toilet, it doesn't do anything for the environment, I would assume. Makes the fish less sad. No, I don't even think it does that. Am I being serious for what? Yeah, I stopped Fevered a week ago. It doesn't work, and my stomach was not good on it. Yeah, winners don't do drugs. Now that I'm off them, now I'll win, because I'm not doing drugs. then it's just like brain zaps and just low-level feelings of having to puke. So, guess I'll ride that out for a few more weeks. Hopefully not that many, but who knows? I think I've been on this stuff for like a year and a half, so it's probably gonna take a bit of time. I don't know. I quit Prestige, which is essentially a Fexer cold turkey, a little while ago, like a couple years, maybe. Oops, should have gotten that. And that was like 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks of real bad withdrawal. Vibrid I tapered a bit. Down to like 10 milligrams for a couple weeks, and then I just decided to cut it down to 0. Nice catch. Diluting my pills until I take placebo. You joke, but there's a New York Times article a while ago about people who can't quit their antidepressants because of the withdrawal symptoms. And it like starts with the story of a woman who is like, I don't know, I think they said it was like opening pills and counting out the little bits inside. And just trying to bring it down to like a tiny, tiny level where she could finally get off them. I don't think I've ever actually had a pill that's one of those like cases that holds all the tiny little pill drug orbs. But you know, that's a thing that people do. Titrate down to nothing. Would have been nice to get that armor. How am I doing? Not great. Jonesing for serotonin. Yeah, I think Effexor is generally the worst, people say. I mean, like, in the field, we don't really talk about that as a weakness of antidepressants. Or at least it's not, like, the one we, harp on. For, like, oh, current antidepressants are bad because XYZ. It's not, like, discontinuation symptoms. It's just, like, other stuff. That's right, this doesn't do reset. But, yeah. I just have to deal with it. Set up to work out, but not motivated. Yeah. I hear ya. Maybe I'll do Ring Fit tomorrow or something. Today's yesterday's tomorrow. Well, I couldn't have done it yesterday. And today I have a call that I have to take in like an hour. And then I'm going to watch the debate. So I don't know when there is time. Yes, I realize that's an excuse. No, I don't care. Also, whenever I, like, walk around or whatever, it's just even worse for nausea. No, I'm probably not going to stream the debate. I've thought about it, but too lazy. No, I don't actually lean back in my chair. I just, I don't know, ball up in my chair like a gremlin. My feet are on the chair. Generally just how I sit, for some reason. I don't think I've ever sat in chairs properly. It's always just been off somehow. Except when I'm in a car. Oh, whoops. Oh. Don't put your feet on my windshield, please. Thank you. Oops. Should not have done that. I like how you can tell where certain graphical layers are in this game because sometimes they just come unstuck from the background. So you could see like that guy's jaw coming off of the head. Oops. Don't know what download thumbnails does. All I know is ghouls is 0. Well, I guess that's just gonna sit in the bottom now. How many ghouls do we have? 0% ghouls. It's very frustrating because I see it in the corner of the screen and I keep moving my eyes to look at it, and every time I move my eyes it kicks off the brain zaps, and it's just... Maybe I should turn it off so I don't have a distraction. Still 0% ghouls. I wonder if that'll keep going until I close this game, or if I close RetroArch. Like if I load up another game, is it just gonna say 0% ghouls, or what? Cover up my lives counter in Sonic. Also kind of annoys me that it doesn't really animate that. It's just the same status on the thingy hourglass. It shows like grains of sand falling, but they're not actually. I think that's gold armor? Ooh. Okay. Well, I tried. Oh. I feel like I hit him, but... Can you only hit one thing at once? Like, because it hit the chest first, it doesn't register on another dude? I think that's it, isn't it? You can't hit more than one guy with this, even though it collides with them. Either that or the hitboxes are just weird. Or maybe I actually just missed him last time, I don't remember. Well, that's not going great. Guess I'll play something else. Oh, still 0% ghouls. I'm gonna close this. It's gonna drive me crazy. I guess there's panel to pawn still. I don't know what the percentage of ghouls is in this, sorry. Doesn't have a ghouls counter. God. Lousy drugs. The irritating thing is, I was planning on giving a talk earlier in the week, and it's a big talk I had to get done at some point to graduate. And then my boss got into an accident on his bike and broke both of his arms, like the day before. So that got canceled. And I was planning on quitting antidepressants after I gave the talk. Yeah, he's getting better. I don't know exactly what his status is. But I was intending to give that talk and then wean off drugs. I was like, hey, good job. Now you don't need to worry about being kind of dysfunctional. Because this thing is over, but it's not. So I still have to give that talk at some point. And my brain is still full of drug withdrawals, so... Nobody wins, yay! Well, it is pretty much just Puzzle League, so that's why it should be familiar. They just reskinned it. No, I have to wait for my boss to get better. 'Cause I am ostensibly his student and he has to be a part of it. It's fine, I just have to work out scheduling that. I mean, like, the talk is done, the presentation's put together, it's not that much work left. Sans just, like, doing the thing. But I've been pushing it off forever, and it is very stressful to think about for some reason. I'm about to move on with my life. Oh, you wish. That's okay. I also wish. No, the talk's just on a new kind of antidepressant that I've been researching. It's nothing super exciting. Because it's, you know, discovering that it has antidepressant properties is kind of like the big thing. Now I'm just working on parts of the mechanism. Which I guess is good, but it's not like, crazy exciting to non-science people, and even to science people I doubt it's especially exciting. Any word in the paper. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it got rejected, so... Yeah, even with the corrections, what you gonna do? Oh man, you have a lot farther to go, farther to go than on your downward spiral if you're only at that part of depression. Sorry to tell you. You know, it's like the various stages of grief. When you're in the, like, I don't know how anyone else actually functions stage. Like, yeah, it's getting there, but believe me, it gets way worse. What's the next part? Oh, I don't know. Couldn't tell you in order. that's always the thing. Everyone always says, like, oh, it gets better. Hey, bad news. Oops. Maybe not. In fact, probably not. But, whatever. Should be the talk I give. I mostly regret not taking, like, good stock photos of all the different antidepressants I've taken with my name on the bottle so I could use it in my talk, and it's like, these are antidepressants that are currently on the market. They don't work. Believe me, I've tried them. Sadly, I do not have that. I don't even know if I have that one. I think I might have taken the sticker off that bottle. For Vbrid. The pharmacy puts them on weirdly. It's only like an hour. It's not that long. Yeah, get them bronzed and mounted. Yeah, I know, but see, the thing, Dyrand, is like, I don't work on hold-on screens, I don't work on the Sims stuff, I don't work on the game translation, I don't work on any of the music stuff. That I haven't done in years. So, like, I appreciate it, but it's, you know, not a thing that I've kept up especially well. Yeah, I am okay at puzzle games. I guess that's true. Can tell it's like at the end once I stop playing puzzle games, because that's the last thing I've got that I still do, I guess. At least in terms of internet stuff. Yeah, but like the Gus thing was, you know, a couple minutes and I did it like once. It's fine, I'm just, I don't know. Did he do a car review? I don't know. Bipolar? ADHD? I couldn't tell you. Sorry. Yeah, I know they did John Hopkins research on it. I tried to sign up for that, but... Oh, I won. They sent me the schedule for how long they would have needed me, and it's, like, impossible to do the Hopkins psilocybin trial while simultaneously, like, working full-time. Because certain times they needed you, and it's like, yeah, we need you to be here for just 8 hours. Which, you know, is, like, untenable if you need those 8 hours to, say, work. I mean, it probably works. I don't know. I'm not opposed to it, I just, you know... It's like anything that's an illegal drug. It's like, I don't know where I'm gonna get it, I don't know if it's any good, and... So, like, yeah, mushrooms might help. Maybe they won't. I don't know. But, it's not anything I've really pursued. It's just something that I've done research on. But not personally. Express shrooms. No, I mean, I know that you can go on the internet, you can buy the spores, and then you get a container of Uncle Ben's Ready Rice, and then shoot it into those, and then wait for them to grow, but... I don't know. I'm lazy. It's whichever one already has the liquid in it, I believe. Don't use these as, like, official instructions, FYI. I've never done this. Drugs on the dark web. That's alright. Have to wait for the antidepressant withdrawal to subside before I worry about what I do next. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be psilocybin. Any advice on breaking up with a therapist? Oh god, I don't know. If you find it, let me know, because I've been not doing great with mine for a while, and I don't think it's getting better. Just have sessions, and then I'm sadder than I started, which is not great. And it's like, cool. Paid money to then feel worse. Okay. This doesn't make sense. But the problem is, like, now I just feel disappointed. Like, oh, this person spent years of their life and time and effort and reached out for all these different resources for me and all this other stuff, and... oops. Guess I did not work hard enough at getting better. So... just ends up making the whole thing kind of more guilt-laden than it probably should be. Yeah, like, if you tell them it's not working or whatever, like, it's fine. That's part of the job. Part of their job, but... I'm not canceling anything. Like, I told my therapist that I don't want to meet for a bit, so... That's where I'm at there, but I haven't outright canceled yet. It's like every session just ends up feeling like, oh great, okay, you've come up with a new thing to just talk about, but only for this session specifically, and then you will never bring it up again, and everything just feels disconnected and unproductive, and there's no, like, overarching plan or goal or anything. It's just... I don't know. It's like, okay, that might be an interesting observation, but oops, still sad. Also, those copays add up. Yeah, like, I get that they're trying, it's just... You know, it's... What one thing are you going to latch onto this session and then summarily never bring up again? I don't know if I'm planning to try something else right now. Need the withdrawal symptoms for the stuff that I was taking to subside first. And then I'll worry about that. I can't talk to a tree. I live in Baltimore. Are cigarettes good for mental health? Only if they're jazz cigarettes. Yeah, I know it changes between practitioners a lot. It's just like, you know, I've had like a number of them, and I don't really feel like any of them move the needle. I'm probably just too irritatingly stubborn. But also, like, I just don't feel like starting over again. Dumping out my life story to another person. For the 4th time. Yeah, like the one that I have, I like personally, and if we were friends, that would be like, you know, fine. We have a very casual relationship, and we talk about like a bunch of New Jersey crap because we grew up in roughly the same area, but also like, you know, your therapist is not really your friend. It's not their job. I don't talk about silicone boobs, sorry. it's not a Beat Street Boys concert. Yeah, that's the one that makes the Simpsons jokes. One of the other therapists I had at some point, I also felt like was going nowhere, and I just ghosted her for a bit. Just like, without warning, stopped showing up. And then she sent me a letter. It's like, hey, if you don't come back soon, you're gonna have to like start fresh with someone else. And then I eventually went back. And she got pregnant. And then dropped me off at someone else that I've been seeing ever since. I don't especially want a pet snake, so I feel pretty bad about it. Great, now I have this thing to deal with. Someone else's poop to worry about. What is some kind of monster? Never heard of that. Oh, Metallica gets therapy? I mean, I haven't seen it, but I figure therapy probably works best when you're not, like, filming it for a movie. Just gonna go out on a limb and say that. Oops. Did I win yet? Is that it? Is that like fatal? Good, finally. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Oh. This is not going great. Oh, did not know that was stacked that high. Oh well. What time is the debate? Is it like 9? 10? Okay, Google. What time is the debate?
The 2020 presidential debates are scheduled from 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Eastern.
Cool, okay. No, I'm not gonna stream and comment on the debate. Don't really have that much to say about it. Also probably just gonna sit there and like pundit bunker. Read the hottest takes on Twitter. Yeah, bingo sheets, I'm sure there's a few. Apparently, Chris Wallace has agreed to not mention that 200,000 people died in this country from COVID, so... You know, it's gonna be a great debate, full of facts and not denialism. Nihilist Arby still tweet? Oh. Hashtag both sides Arby's. Why are all drinks named after just like... I don't know. There's so many mixed drinks that are just... emblematic of like, being miserable. Like, we name everything just like you're some weird burnout. I guess it's like supposed to be conjuring up some sort of image, but still. You know, there's no drink that's like, happy good time. It's like suffering bastard, or death in the afternoon, or whatever else. Okay. Yeah, Sex on the Beach with Arnold Palmer, there we go. But I guess it's also just something that comes with the territory. Just like how all weed is just ridiculously named. It's too bad they don't name like normal drugs like that. Yeah, I'm on some platinum OG Prozac. Prozac-y wowie. That doesn't really rhyme. Could I ask the bartender for a depression? Sorry, buddy. Still nursing this one. Oh, man. Are you saying that just because of the name? Or are you saying that because it is actually your favorite? Mostly the name. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll just get a neck brace, so if I never turn my head, then I'll never get brain zaps. Oh, I guess I'd also have to, like, fix my eyes in place. Clockwork Orange style. Oops. Yeah, just do that. Actually, let's not play this anymore. Let's some point the settings for my retro arch got mixed up and I can't seem to change it back. Every time you load up a Genesis game, it always loads in a window that's too small and you have to manually change it. I think I want a purple. Got a yellow? Does this work? Oh, no, it's gonna break here. Shouldn't have put that red there. Yep, now we don't have anything for that. Yeah, I was told there's a new food dip car review. I have not watched it. Is it a new car? I hope it goes over the quirks and features. And then I'm gonna give it a Bob score. Starting with the fast food categories. Whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's gonna score like 66, like every single other thing on Doug's score gets. Oh, hang on. Gotta do that call I was talking about. Bye.